Good morning YouTube and welcome to the channel. Today's video, just getting ready to go to the gym, making a pre-workout setup now. Crack open some fresh cans. Got one scoop of Legend going in shaker cup. Yeah, as I was mentioning in the other video, how they shake the scoops hang out on the ledge there. That's awesome. Let's do the post-workout since I have this one out. Alright. I'm not going to put water in the post-workout as of yet. I'll do that after. But as you can see, this is creatine. To ghost, they call it size. Scoop there. And since I'm mixing this with my post-workout, we're just going to go ahead and mix them together now. That smells good. Alright. 1 scoop of blueberry toaster pastry whey. Mix that in with my size. Alright. Now we got all that mixed up. This is ready to go. This is a done deal. Gonna take a liter of water here, and for this, I don't usually use a shaker cup for this, but I mean you could. I just don't for some reason. Go frontal. And we will mix our intro workout. Got that cherry lemonade. Minos. Ooh, she's red. Now, I'll drink this throughout the workout. Hopefully I could just go straight through that right away. And yeah. Alright guys, we're done here. See you at the gym. Good morning guys, welcome to today's vlog. Today we are doing a push day. What we started off with is some dumbbell chest press on a flat bench. Normally with this exercise I'd be using a barbell. With my shoulder discomfort, I've opted to just go with the dumbbells. It's a lot easier on my right shoulder, and usually go a little more heavy with this exercise. With the bum shoulder, if I use the barbell, I'd be limited onto what amount of weight I could push up, just due to the total comfort level being off. Other than that, we did a few warm-up sets, Then we started out into our working sets. First working set was with the 55s. Then we moved over to the 65s. Each repetition range, I was shooting for anywhere between 5 to 10 reps. 10 reps being the goal in a sense, with being that I am using dumbbells, you know. I mean, because I mean, if I was using a barbell, yeah, I'd try to most likely shoot for 5 reps, but that is just with a lot of weight. Being that all you have is the dumbbells in hand, I would honestly shoot for more repetitions with this. Here we are moving on to the last set with the 70s, and then from there we moved on to an incline. So we brought the bench to a slight incline. I didn't do any warm-up sets with these because by that time I was already well and good warmed up. For the first time, this is going for the 40s on an incline. It's something I haven't been able to do in a long time, so I was pretty stoked. I just felt pretty strong this day. Yeah, 45s moved on to the 40s, 45s, and the 50s. So yeah, there's increment, bringing up the increments by 5 with the incline has difference from the flat bench. I was going by 10s. So, but yeah, you know, I was definitely feeling very strong this day. So, you know, and there's going to be days where you have times where you feel like you're weak. Some days you feel like you're strong. You know, you never know until you try. Just got to be better than yesterday. From there, we moved on to some cable. What is this? Cable presses? Cable fly, sorry. My mind slipped from me. I'm recording this in the commentary, and it's still pretty early. You know, I haven't only had 2 cups of coffee, but you know. So, yeah, cable flies was the third exercise in our push day. Definitely went heavier with this exercise too. You know, with cables, it's definitely hard to try and move a lot of weight, for me anyway. But it's just moving along pretty well. On a push day, I do some shoulder movements. Here we have some side lateral raises, increasing the weight with each set, 5 to 10 pounds at a time. You know, for this you want to shoot for anywhere between 12 to 15 repetitions is usually good. Don't use too much weight with the side lateral raises because you don't want to be swinging. There's so many times where I've seen in the gym where there's way too much swinging. I mean, I use some momentum, but to the point where you're using a lot of momentum to bring yourself up and then bring yourself down. All you're using is just way too much momentum. You really use the momentum to pick them up and then slowly bring them down. Control is slow and controlled. From here on, moved on to some French presses with an easy bar. Did 3 sets, 10 to 15 reps. And then from there, we moved on to some cable push downs. Also, 12 to 15 repetitions. With this exercise, you really want to squeeze the tricep at the end of the movement. Bring the weight up, squeeze it down. I mean, you really have to leave your ego at the door with these movements because yet again, you don't want to be using too much momentum. You want to keep a strict plane to where all your triceps are the only things that are doing the work. So flex the bicep at the top, on the way down, at the end of the movement, flex the tricep. This exercise, you really want to get that horseshoe developed in the back of your arm. Definitely. So from there on, move to some single cable kickbacks. With this exercise, you're not going to be moving a lot of weight. and that's for me. You know, you could use an attachment with this exercise, but I find for comfort it's just easier just to use the grip the handle, and anywhere from whatever you can move with it, keeping it strict. Don't use too much ego into it, and you have success. Then we moved on to some dips. Now, I necessarily really don't like this machine. I like the machine that you have your back supported. I can't really get into the flow with this machine for some reason. So yeah, I always feel like I'm either using too much momentum or just the pump isn't there. So for this exercise, probably will change it up. Do something a little bit different than that dip machine. Possibly, but if my strength gets up a little bit better, that can use some body weight dips with the dumbbell, or body weight dips, or use dips with a dumbbell on in between your feet. And this machine is pretty cool. It's an extension machine, so it's using different stuff every day. You know, I could have used the cable machine for this, but you know, this machine was handy to me, so I used it. Here you want to be doing 3 sets, 12 to 15 reps. And here we have some chest presses. This is on a machine. You know, I have the handles at a slight incline. Really focusing on the squeeze, not using too much weight, not using too much momentum, leaving the ego at the door. And yeah, definitely you want to be doing 3 sets. Also 12 to 15 reps. It's perfect. Right, so guys, here's cardio
setting.
Thank you. Enjoy the vlog.
The treadmill. We got 350 calories because we're gonna do better today. Incline 12, speed 3.5. Should be about 25 minutes. Distance just under 1.5 miles.
All right, let's go.
Well, on today's episode of Cardio Rambles, we did not get to it. So here's our calorie goal. We did 350. We raised the incline up a little bit. Total time 22 minutes. Total distance, etc., etc. Anyway, guys, we're about done right now. Actually, we are done. Going to make my post-workout shake. Go home. Eat some anabolic French toast. Eggs, bacon. Peace. Okay, done with the gym. Now I'm gonna take my post-workout shake. I remembered to make it this time. Did not get all the way home and forget and had to make it there. Or no, last shake I forgot and I drank it 3 hours later or something like that. Anyway, it's Ghost, blueberry, toaster, pastry, and some creatine. You can taste like the cracker part of it. Reminds me of a blueberry Pop-Tart in a sense. Yeah, it's blueberry. You can taste the blueberry, but first swig, you definitely could taste like the cracker graham-ish, toaster-ish part, I guess. It's definitely good. I will put this in the top 5. Underneath cereal milk and Chips Ahoy. This will probably go underneath Chips Ahoy until I try the other cereal milks, like the fruity cereal milk, the etc., etc., etc. All right, guys. Oh, yeah.
Christmas.
That's a good idea. The graham cracker from Christmas time. They'll probably release that. But next post protein, what I want to try is the coconut ice cream out. That one does look pretty good. Cracker? Yeah.
Christmas?
Well, it's not graham cracker. It's like snickerdoodle, right?
No, you said it was hot chocolate.
Oh no, that's for this year.
Well, I want that.
The latest ones for Christmas time is the snickerdoodle and the peppermint one. They're like come in a red and the other one comes in a green container. But no, this year they were talking about like a Swiss mate
hot chocolate for special box type thing.
Marshmallows.
Okay, gotta go. Alright guys, here's breakfast. We have some bacon. We have about, I count, maybe 3 eggs. 4 eggs. 2 anabolic French toast and blackberries. I love me some blackberries. So I'm gonna eat this and we will continue our day. Good afternoon guys, it's much later now. So far I hope you guys are liking the vlog. Just laying down, relaxing, watching some videos on YouTube to get ideas for some more content while I'm doing laundry. Yeah, I do laundry. Yeah, so anyway, so some random thoughts that I've been thinking. Most of the morning I was doing some research. I got flagged for monetization from the August 4th video for some copyright stuff. So what I'm thinking of is, so as of probably this video, you will see in that I'm doing more of a commentary over the workout. You know, I don't want to make these videos boring for you guys as I'm training and all that stuff. And that partly my thing is to inspire people. So I really should be doing commentaries over so I could give you guys an idea of what I do, particularly in the gym and how I train, so on and so forth. But yeah, later on this evening, what we will do is I will use the new protein powder that I got from Ghost. It's the blueberry toaster pastry. And we will be making a protein ice cream with that. Yeah, it'll be good. Thing is, I'm honestly over peanut butter, so there's gonna be one ingredient that's not necessarily on it. And I'm just taking notes from Coach Greg, Greg Doucette on YouTube. I'll link his channel in the description box. Also, who turned me on to Coach Greg Doucette, Remington James. I'll link his channel again in the comments or the description below. But yeah, that's what we'll do. Please stick with me through this. You know, I was getting that notification. Well, I didn't even get notified of it. I was just searching. I was looking through my studio page, and it just so happened to see like, oh, a demonetized copyright flag. Well, okay, great. Well, you can still view the video, everything like that. You know, it bummed me out definitely to see that. You know, because all I want to do is push out for good content for you guys to keep these videos entertaining in any way, shape, or form possible. Find the perfect song that may work, you know, maybe to kind of keep it entertaining in more than a sense of just watching me working out. You know, maybe that song, you are, you know, feeling that song, you know, you like that song, it, you know, it inspires you, or, you know, the beat is so great on it, or these lyrics are really speaking out, you know. And most of the time the people that train and work out in the gym, they let out their frustration on you know, what's going on in their lives or whatever. So maybe that, you know, helps you through that. You know, maybe this song in conjunction with the video helps you get through your cardio session. Yes, or that video was a 30-minute video. 30 minutes of cardio right there, done, watching it from start to finish. And there was some music in it. But, you know, I got to take the L on that one. You know, that's fine. You know, it'll be all right. You know, I'll move forward from this. But yeah, so through the training segments, what we're going to be doing is commentary stuff. You know, I'll be, you know, telling you how many reps, how many sets, what works for me, what, you know, kind of similar to what I've been doing. You know, when every now and then on a, you know, on a certain set or whatever, I will, or before a set, I will, you know, talk and communicate. Well, just gonna be more. It's gonna be more this time throughout the whole thing. And one thing also too is that I kind of have to watch the audio also, because my first video on this fitness journey got flagged, not because well, it was a copyright claim, but nothing that I put in there in particular. It was the gym's music that got the claim. But if you guys have any ideas, you know, on how to avoid that issue, getting copyright claims, still have music. I did the searching as much as I could, but and I still see videos today still have mainstream artists, you know, like radio playing songs in their videos, and for some reason, you know, they're still there. But anyway, you know that. But yeah, let's just. If you have any ideas, let me know. But right now, really, I have nothing going on today other than just, you know, working on the computer, doing some things around the house, watching the puppy, laying down over there, and yeah. So later on, what we'll do is we'll do that video of showing you how I make the ice cream. You know, and like again, I'll stress this, it wasn't my idea. I'm just gonna put my own swing of things to how I do it, and it may not be very much different. They're all similar in a sense, but I haven't seen anybody use blueberry toaster pastry, you know, from Ghost. You know, free plug from them. But yeah, guys, so we'll catch you in the next clip. See ya. And we got a new tripod, guys. So excited. I'll show you. It's the little things. I mean, like I showed you in the previous vlog, that my tripod broke, but we got a new one. It's a Joby, something like that. Watch. Hey Phyllis, welcome to the vlog.
Hey, vlog.
Okay. Alright guys, so just finished up dinner. I had about a cup of basmati rice, about, how would you say, 6 ounces of steak. I had my greens, had some salad, and yeah. So what we're gonna do is let that settle in, and then I will see you so we can make some protein ice cream. Alright YouTube, real quick, I'm gonna make my dessert for tonight. For a while now, I was always, well, not as of late, but prior to, for years, I would always eat pint of Ben & Jerry's every Friday. You know, that's something you know, looking up to Rich Piana, that I gathered from him. Although he would eat a pint of ice cream a night. I only did it on Fridays. But so what we're gonna do today is I'm gonna take some notes off of Coach Greg, Greg Doucette. I'll leave his channel in the description, and and Harley of Remington also, because you know he inspired me to look up him, blah blah blah, what have you. Anyway. Let's get started. So what you're gonna need is a Ninja blender. You're gonna want to use a Ninja blender for this, because the fact of the matter is this thing cuts up some stuff. Okay, so don't waste your time with those, you know, random store-bought blenders. Now, if that's all you have, you can make this work. That's fine, but this might tear it up. Okay, because this stuff is gonna be really thick. So what we're doing is making ice cream. Okay, so what I'll start is I already have all the ingredients already pre-set out. What we're going to use is, this is going to be a blueberry ice cream, okay? What I'm using is blueberry toaster pastry from Ghost. You can see me, I just got this the other day, good stuff. So we're going to be using that. Now, in substitute, now realistically, you're supposed to be using peanut butter, like PB Fit, but I don't have PB Fit. I did, but I never ended up using it because I didn't really care for it. I honestly don't care for peanut butter as much unless it's Nutter Butter from Ghost. Now, this is a good protein. I've tried MTS Way's peanut butter protein. That one's pretty good also. But yeah, this by far is probably my favorite when it comes to peanut butter. But yeah, otherwise don't like it. So let's get this going. But like I said, I already had this stuff pre-measured out. So what we have here is 2 scoops of blueberry toaster pastry. We're gonna throw that in there. This is just to speed up the process, really. Now we're gonna go with some blueberries. This is 105 grams of, I didn't go with frozen, I went with fresh blueberries. We want to keep this fresh. Okay? Now what we need is a little bit of sweetener. Now, you're realistically supposed to use low-calorie sweetener, but down the hatch it goes. Okay? So we're just going to forget about that. But use low-calorie sweetener. Really, just use low-calorie sweetener. Now this is going to be the thickening agent. It's called xanthan gum. They have this in the baking aisle. I got it at Target. They have it at Walmart. They have it at any other grocery store that you can think of. It's there, just gotta look for it. We're gonna use about a half a teaspoon of it in here. Down the hatch. A little bit goes a long way. You don't want to just be throwing this stuff in there because this is gonna really thicken things up. Okay? And then we have a 1/3 cup of all unsweetened natural almond milk. Okay? Now, last ingredient we have is ice. Now, I want a little bit more ice in that. Reason why, because the ice is what's going to make it, you know, get fruit. Okay, sorry about that. We had a little mishap with somebody calling. Now, we're going to add the extra bit of ice. Going to okay, guys, continue on.
One hour later.
Okay? Alright. So now that we got all of our ingredients in, I'm going to close her up, turn the power on. Let it up for 5 minutes or so. With the power editing, we're going to make this go fast like that. We're going to stop it. We're going to pull this off. And we're just going to mix it up some more. Get all the sides off. Get everything, all the ingredients off the sides. Look at that. It smells good already. Okay. How to get a little taste. It's good.
I think the camera woman needs a taste too.
We're gonna add some more ice.
we'll just let that blend up for, we'll get about 3 minutes or so. See how it's thickening up now? It's expanding. We started off down here, but now it's expanding up. Partly due to the ice and xanthan. Those are the two ingredients that are making it this big. Okay, so Coach Greg says that if you made it thick enough, you can hold it over your head and it's not going to go anywhere. Yep. How about that? It's not going to go anywhere. Thumbnail. Alright guys, so this is a lot, and look how thick that is.
Thick.
So what we're gonna do, we're gonna pour it. Look at that. Alright guys, now that's done. This is a lot of volume, as you can see. I mean, practically nowhere near the amount of calories as Ben & Jerry's says. If you think about it, the most calories in this thing is the 2 scoops of protein, which were, what? 140, so what, 280 calories. There was less than 30 calories in the almond milk. I mean, I'm not really sweat it over the sweetener. I mean, you can make this really calorie dense if you want to. Do not lick the blade. Just put it in there, put it in there, and be done with it. There's your ice cream. That's gonna do it for today's video, guys. Smash the thumbs up button. Like, comment, subscribe. Helps me a lot more than you know. There you go. Blueberry ice cream.